everyone, welcome or welcome back to Higher Max. As you can see from the title of the video, today we shall be discussing Temptation Island essay. And y'all had some thoughts because let me keep it buck with you. Let me keep it buck. I was skeptical because the ads for Temptation Island started around when they were looking for singles, around the time Love Island essay was doing its thing. And you know, I've told you my thoughts about those first few episodes of Love Island essay. So I did not come into this with high hopes, but Showmax showed up. I actually enjoyed the premiere way more than I thought I would, and so obviously I decided to come here. We need to discuss it. I want to discuss my initial thoughts about the couples, the singles that we meet, a little bit of the drama, and of course, at the end of this, I have to tell you which couples I think are gonna make it or not. We're gonna track this week by week, but I need to let you know my initial thoughts. But before we continue on, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the socials. I shall also be posting like short-ish-esque reviews on TikTok, so be sure to follow me on there as well. And please enjoy the video. Let's chat, okay? As I said, I'm really impressed by what Showmax has done with this premiere, and I wanted to start off by talking about my initial thoughts about the couples. So the first couple we are introduced to, Justin and Estelle. So they've known each other for 13 years, but they've only been dating for 5 months. I have some thoughts about this couple. I'm gonna let you know whether I think they're gonna stay together towards the end. Estelle lets us know, you know, she's here for assurance. There's no rules, whatever happens, we go with the flow. There's just some things that were said that I was like, when they were asking Justin, like, okay, what are, like, no rules, whatever, and she's like, I'm flirty, if my lips bump into somebody's face. I was like, Miss Ma'am, like, you haven't even left him. Girl, you haven't even left him. So what's gonna happen once you enter what's gonna happen? Because the way you're talking is like you're single. And I do not know how I feel about this. TBQH, from that first clip, like, even though she's saying that she's looking for trust and assurance, I don't know. In the relationship, Estelle seems like the shadier one between the two. You know, you can let me know down below if you disagree or you agree, but I was a bit like, this is tense. I always have to make this disclaimer whenever I do these Temptation Island reviews. It's you, me, and my person, my significant other. You'll never find me trying to make myself feel better in the relationship by going on Temptation Island. It can never be me because I'm not set up like that. I cannot be watching your videos. First, if I watch a video of you and you are in the middle of with somebody that is not me, you will not know peace. I will walk. Do you think I'm gonna wait until next week to watch the next video? I will literally walk to your villa. I will walk to your villa. And if some of you are like, what's going on? In Temptation Island, typically what happens is at the end of each week, there's a bonfire where you get to watch what your significant other is doing in other place with the singles. And a lot of the times, producers have to produce, you know, producers have to produce a show. So they end up putting the worst clips. So all I'm saying is, for me, if I need assurance in my relationship, I will not be finding it in Temptation Island. But thank you for those of you who sign yourself up, because then you give me some quality TV to talk about. So that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? No hate, no shade. That's just the truth. Justin wants to marry Estelle, because in each of these couples, there's always one that is looking for that next step, and then the other is just along kind of for the ride. Fiso and Musa, they're the couple who have dealt with infidelity in the past. And you know, the thing that's tense about the way that Musa found out about the infidelity is that it was through text. It's not like, you know, Sfiso came to her and was saying, you know what, I feel bad that I did this, She found out the hard way. So are you really remorseful, or are you upset that you got caught? I'm just trying to find that out. I'm just trying to figure that out. Just if you can let us know, then I know where to place you. I'm nervous because Lil Mama looks very, very, very invested. And this is also, you know what, the thing I did agree with her is, you don't be acting like a wife when you're a girlfriend. I agree. When you're a girlfriend, you're a girlfriend. When you're fiance, you're fiance. And when you're a wife, you're a wife. So I like when she was just like, I'm just a girlfriend. Please, please. And continue to do your dutiful role as a girlfriend until further notice. When you are a fiance, you can fiance. And when you're a wife, you can wife. But for now, just keep the ones and twos the way that it's going. Yes, and by the way, because of this whole cheating thing that he did in the past, I don't trust him. So I've already told you. The people, I don't trust Estelle currently. I don't trust Sviso. Just keep track with me because we're going to keep track of the people I do not trust. Then we have Miss Precious. Miss Precious. Bless Miss Precious' heart because, you know, through the episode we see that she's going through it. She's going through it, but okay. Precious is with Grant. She is the one in the relationship that wants to get married, wants to move on to that next step. They haven't been together 4.5 years. Again, I don't want to insert myself into other people's relationship. 4.5 years. It's been a minute. Precious and Grant. I find it interesting. Like, I don't know, because of Precious's behavior throughout the episode, I find it interesting that she's the one who signed them up. She was not acting like someone who signed them up. So that's why I'm like, not getting that. She's been emotional. They say they have no rules. But I genuinely think if they get to a bonfire and Precious sees Grant doing something, I think Miss Ma'am is gonna be sick. I don't think she's gonna be well, and I don't think she's gonna be fine. So why did you do this to yourself? You know what, Precious? This is between you and I. Let's have this conversation. It's good to know yourself. Like, I know myself, like I said, right? I could never be on the show because I am just not built for it. So even for you, that first episode, I don't think this is for you. I don't think this is for you. I feel like if Essay had a, you know, like reality boot camp couples edition where you sit there and you do the couples counseling on the television, but this thing of your partner dating someone else and you've been crying all through day one, I'll wait for her to surprise me. But so far, it's not looking good. Lastly, we have the BFF, Tabby and MJ. They're interesting, and because when we go through the singles, I will talk about their behavior then, but they're interesting. I saw somewhere on Twitter where somebody said that they'd seen MJ on a different show or something, like he's going through the reality TV shows. And some people are saying that they don't think that their relationship is real. If you know about this, please comment down below because I just saw like a tweet here, a tweet there. I wasn't sure and I don't want to lie on people's relationship. I don't know what's true or what's not. I don't want to send hate their way. I just want more info. It was interesting. I forgot if it was in Tabi or MJ when they called this their one last hurrah. Why? Is this one last hurrah, or are you just trying to test how your partner is? Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying with Precious and Grant, the person I don't trust between Precious and Grant is Grant. But that's because of what happened in the episode, and also Precious, bless her heart, she's not looking at anybody else. Between Ntabi and MJ, I'm gonna go with MJ. I'm gonna go with MJ with being the person that I'm not sure if I trust. Let's keep it real though, guys. The villas. Chef's kiss. The villas. Beautiful. Please. Please. Showmax. Can you talk to the producers for Love Island Essay and then show them, because that's a villa. That's a villa. To be honest though, the guy's villa is 100 times nicer. As far as I'm concerned, the guy's villa is, but the villas are, you know, the views are giving what they're supposed to give. I feel like, yes, we are on Temptation Island. Well, Temptation Beach. It was nice, Nene. I don't know, but still beautiful, gorgeous. I can't complain. Whoever's in charge of scouting locations, you did what you needed to do. Let's go through the singles. And I also want to say, before we start talking about the singles introductions, we didn't meet all of them, so I believe as the episodes go by, we'll get to know some of the other singles that didn't get like a proper intro. And I don't know know what it is, but I feel like MJ and Tabby, I mean, okay, I like that they're bringing, you know, to this reality TV thing, like the spice, the things I needed, but sometimes they were rubbing me the wrong way with the way that they were interacting with the singles. Like, you came here and you chose to do this experiment, and part of this experiment is meeting people who are single and they're going to try and date your partner. You know, I feel like they're adding to that, because the thing is, with them adding to the drama, then the singles were like coming back and they were ready and they were prepared. The singles they were giving. I also noticed a lot of the singles, which is not a bad thing, just an observation, a lot of them are in the entertainment, so music. One of the men was an exotic dancer, but I'm gonna go through some of the singles we were introduced to, because I feel like that's important. Don't forget, again, to like, comment, and subscribe, and there'll be timestamps at the bottom. So if you're like, I don't want to watch about the singles, you can jump to the end, but I feel like you need to hear some of my thoughts, because then you can keep track of me when I flip-flop and change my opinion, and next week I think this person is amazing, you can keep track of that. The first single we meet is Angelique. I liked her line about manifesting, whatever. Like, she seemed intense in a good way, and I also will get to that, her interaction with MJ, but I'm feeling her. There's Dane, correct me if I'm right or I'm wrong. I think he's good looking. I think the singles are cute. He's cute. My only red flag is that he's a model. My red flags in men tend to be, if you're a personal trainer, if you're a model, my red flags, they go off. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he's hot. Next, Buntle literally looks and seems like a literal angel, sweetheart, flower girl. Smooth had a little ting there with MJ, and as I said, like, MJ and Tabby are not feeling the singles. They had a little, and you know what I like? Can I tell you? I like that the singles are keeping them on their toes. Like, I like that they're like, nah, we're not gonna take this. We're gonna, if you're gonna give it, we're gonna give it back. I think that makes for good TV, and I think that's another good thing that they did in the casting when they were choosing people who were ready to serve shade, serve tea, serve everything. When Gigi said, I literally wrote on my phone, Gigi did not just say sing on your mic. Also, if I'm the only one, I was looking at Gigi and I was like, okay, first of all, feisty, I like. She was not taking crap from nobody. And then I was like, wait. Then I had to go on Twitter, because as you know, that's my favorite search engine, bar Google. And I was like, okay, no, this is Gigi Lemaine. Yes. So we know she's gonna serve. We know she's gonna give us content. Muggs, as he said, exotic dancer and firefighter. I don't know why. This is me. And this is just dumb of me. I forget we have firefighters. Like, I legitimately forget about that. So, you know what, Muggs? Thank you for your service. Both as a dancer and a firefighter. And I don't know if anybody else caught this. Miss Musa was like giving him a bit of an eye. I think she even told her man that she was looking at Muggs, you know. So that to me is also a good sign, because let me tell you something. I don't like when we get onto these relationship type game shows, reality TV shows, and then the girls are not playing the game. And then they're like sitting there like dutiful wives waiting for their partners while their partners are living their best life. So when Musa was like giving the eye, I was like, thank you. Keep your partner on his toes. Because actually he's done worse. That's the least you could do, sis. Nicole Coco, I like, she knows how to put things apart, to put them together, upholstery. I think she's going to be a person we're not going to forget this season, because of the way the guys were talking about her. So there's that. I think she's going to be one of the girls going on a lot of dates with these men. Justin specifically said he likes her energy. So I was like, So CJ, when he came, I I didn't really understand him. He seemed a bit shy. He had his Trey Songz line, I believe. But I did like when he hit MJ with the, "I'm living with your girl now." I was like, that you are, sir. That you are. You are living with his girl. So we have to watch the space. So, Gigi throwing shade at MJ was necessary, and I stand for it, because at one point, like, okay, you know what, this happens on all Temptation Islands. Like, the guys and the girls in the relationship can be shady, can be shady. But then it was just getting to a point where it was just getting a bit awkward. Like, these people have to introduce themselves. They have to bring it. They have to make a first impression. So, like, maybe don't give them such a hard time. Dimple seems sweet. Seems like a sweet girl. Tats is a comedian. She's talking about a garden, and then somebody was like, "You don't have an Adam." But here, she's here to find her Adam. She's here to find her Adam. That's why she didn't come with an Adam, because she's here to find her Adam. As I said, we did not meet all the singles. Then we get into the goodbyes with the couples. Since Fiso, cute goodbye, you know, they kiss, we're gonna miss each other, blah, 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 blah. I found it interesting when Tubby said that she doesn't think MJ has a reason to betray her trust. I feel like everybody says that, like, you know, you never think your partner has a reason to betray your trust. So that's why I was like, because you're a cute girl, I hope this is true. But I don't trust MJ. Estelle and Justin were okay, but I feel like Estelle doesn't like her man. Is that just me? Am I misreading this? I feel like she doesn't like her man. And then Precious, sweetheart, you know, this was like the 14th time this episode we see her cry. So when we get to the boys go to the villa, the girls go to their villa, cool. I found it interesting when MJ said a girl stood out to him, because, and I believe it was Nicole, Coco, and I was like, you didn't make it seem that way. You almost made the single seem pesky, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect the way that these singles interact with him, because they were just given an off vibe. I'm also glad that the girls were honest with Ntabi and were like, the way that you were wasn't that kind. It wasn't the right way to approach the situation. I think that's a good way that they started off this relationship in an open, honest way, because, I mean, she did ask them and they were entitled to speaking their truth. I don't think Estelle likes her man is because she's like, oh, I missed him when I left him and now I don't care. I was like, girl, do you like this dude? Like, what is going on? Please, can you explain what's going on here? She just does not seem that she's just not that into you. That's what I'm getting. And you know, as the next day the singles come to the house, I found it interesting that conversation that Grant and Zintle were having. I like that they were talking about names and all of that. And then, you know, Zintle was doing a little handsy 1-2. I already feel bad. I already feel bad for Precious, because I know she sees that she's gonna cry until next week. So I really hope she finds someone who's going to take her mind off of that. Muggs is coming for your girl Precious. He's coming for your girl Precious. He's asking her if she's, you know, if she's religious, if she's spiritual. He wants to pray together. So you know what? You know why I'm excited for this? Because I want somebody to bring Precious out of her shell. I feel as if she's somebody who could potentially be very likable. Once she gets over the, like, realizes, like, we are here and I need to embrace this. Once she realizes that, I feel as if she will start enjoying herself. This is why, again, I was saying to you earlier, why I like Angelique. Angelique told the truth to MJ. Do you know my name? Do you remember me? First impressions were dismal. Second impression is going dismally. Like, why could he? I understand they were meeting lots of people, but I mean, I feel like when they were being pulled for a chat, he could have at least been to, like, someone, oh, what's her name again? Or even been like, I'm so sorry, I'm bad with names. Can we reintroduce each other? Like, I met so many people. It's kind of hard to tell someone you're interested in them, but you don't remember their name. But, like, do you know what I'm saying? So I liked Angelique for that, because, you know what? Find someone else in the villa for you. Find somebody else in the villa that's not MJ. Unless he redeems himself. I was confused about Dimple and Fiso when they were like, they feel comfortable around each other already. Like, day one. Maybe that happens. But I was like, damn, we're moving quick here. We're moving quick, you know? No days off. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the couples that we think are going to stay together, or not, and then we'll end off by talking about some of the clips we saw that we're gonna see in the future or the coming up episodes. Justin and Estelle are not gonna stay together because I don't feel like Estelle is as invested as Justin from that first episode. Fiso and Musa, I don't trust Fiso. Do I really think any of these couples are gonna survive? I think Precious and Grant can survive because I think Precious is very invested. MJ and Tabi, I also think no, I don't think that they're gonna survive. I actually feel like they might be the couple where they both find someone. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know much. This is just the first episode. This was just first impressions. My last thoughts. There's two things I saw for the clips, upcoming clips. I think I saw Sfiso with someone. We don't see the face. We just see like him kissing someone's neck. And then see MJ with Buntle. Like he was like kissing her. So I was like, what is this? What is this? And what is going on? Because you know how I feel about Buntle. I feel like she's just such a sweet girl. So I hope that turns out okay. I'm sorry this was a long one, but that's just because it was an intro one. After this, they will hopefully be fairly quick. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do not forget to watch the next episode. I will be making a review on that. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the socials. You know what to do. And I'll be seeing you very, very soon with another video. Goodbye.